Hey everybody, this is Rick
And I'm Crystal.
of the Rick and Crystal Show, and we're going to show you our cotton candy machine that we have in our arcade room. We've had it a couple years. We've never done a video on it, and we take it out every now and then. Not enough for my wife who loves cotton candy, but we bought it before we had arcades, and well, after we had the real arcades, but before we got the arcade ones.
Yeah, because we had real arcades before these.
Yep. But anyway, we're going to show you that video, and hope you enjoy it. Well, this is Rick. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's look at the arcade machines. Yes, we love arcades. Oh, Ridge Racer. Glorious golden tea with the big moonlight. But let's look at the cotton candy machine. And this dome is what's going to set you back, though. It's like $70, $80, $129. You don't have to have it. Well, we bought it when we bought this a couple years ago. It's got a nice drawer here. Put all your parts in. See, this holds down the little mesh here. It's supposed to help keep the thing clean, but you wash it off anyway. So you don't have to have that. You don't have to have this if you don't want to buy it. You still have sugar to clean up. But this is a little measuring cup. This is what you pour your sugar in, right in the center here, right in the center. And instructions. You see, you got a voltmeter and you got a fuse. I'm sorry. You have a voltmeter and you have a fuse, and you have your power switch and your heat switch. So what you do, and trust me, I read all the instructions. No one else does in this house. What I do, what you do is you turn the power on. You give it like 5 minutes, and you turn the heat on. You give it a little bit, not 5 minutes, but a couple minutes. Then you turn the heat on and give it some time to heat up. It's got to heat up, otherwise your sugar won't work. But I just wanted to show you these wheels. You can loosen these up. I've got the hubs off. I'll show you this. Right here, these covers. These are the covers that go on there. I took them off so I could loosen these nuts so I could move it. Because here's the conundrum. If you tighten them up, you won't be able to move it. They're locked. They're just too tight. So you have to loosen the nut to move it around. But the more you move it around, eventually the tire will just fall off. You got to catch it and put it. It's just a big bolt right here. That's all it is for an axle, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's made to be stationary. So don't think you can just take it and roll it around on a patio. It'll fall off. We've had a couple years, no problems with the frame or anything. If you look over here, there's the power switch right there. That's pretty much it. Some air vents. I think we got some air vents. All right, somebody has some trouble with their camera, but yeah, there's the power supply, and it just all stores in here. But this snaps on with 4 rings, two of these clamps, these latches, 2 on each side. It's pretty easy to clean. It's not a pain in the butt, but it's just, yeah, my wife wants it more than I want to make it, so it's just a pain. But let's turn this on. Okay. You can hear that? Let's see. Our meters are already working there. Let's see. We'll give it a few minutes on the clock, and then we'll turn our heat on. I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, and here we go. We're going to get some of our sugar. Now, this is really going to go quick. So we got to have our cone ready. And you're going to get this everywhere like spider webs, really. Sugar spider webs. But here we go. Pour it in. Okay, look, and immediately it starts. And you just want to spin your paper cone. And just spin it like that. You're spinning it right in one place. Find out where the sugar goes. You can get away from you too. So you have to go and catch it. But it tastes fantastic, Everybody that's had it. Oh, that's a horrible demonstration. but I like to make 2 anyway. So let's get some more of that sugar. There we go. Get it in there. We're just going to keep turning. Yeah, we got that sugar over there. We're going to get a sack and do a sack of this cotton candy. And it's always easy to have a helper. I don't have one now. My helper took off. Yes, I have to admit there are times I just loathe making this stuff. I don't know why I don't mind making it, but it can just be. It's almost like you were at work at a carnival. But once you don't mess it up and you get a good rhythm going, you know. And if you don't mind, if you have any mistakes you need to cover, you can always just put it in a bag when you're done with it on the stick. But it's hard to really mess this up. All right, let's put this in there. Let's close this up. And we got bread ties, a package of those ties when we bought the bags. I don't know why, but we ran out of the ties. So what we did was I started saving the twist ties from loaves of bread, and that seemed to work pretty good. I'm going to do one more, and then we'll stop, and I'll show you the cleanup and everything, and where it is. All that. This is banana. Okay, pour it in there, and let's get our little stick going. How does it look back on camera? Oh, it looks pretty good. I think this is banana. Try some. Here it is, banana. Yeah, I wanted to show it to you. I'm going to make some more cotton candy for her, and then I'm going to show you this cleanup, and then we'll finish up. Okay? Okay, so here we are. We're all done. As you can see, I made my beloved wife a lot of cotton candy there. And get a cleanup. But what I wanted to show you was if you're wondering why I had this little frozen glass water, it's for this. When you're all done, it's spinning. Now this is very hot. Just pour a little water in there. Watch the steam. Because the steam's very hot too. What they're doing is getting the sugar off there, so it's easier to clean. But I'm going to clean this up. We're going to turn the heater off right now. Okay, we've got the heater off and the power's still on. Just going to let it cool off. This is the chunks of cotton candy that were in there. I know, it's really bad, but this is it, guys. It's $299. I think the cover is around 60 or 70. Then you have to buy the floss. That's the powdered sugar, powdered flavored, sweetened sugar, whatever. It comes in these containers like a half gallon, of milk. The old days, not the plastic, but they look like more of like a square, tall pyramid. But that's what they look like. And you can buy a case of them, and then your bags and your cones, and you're ready to go. I would guess probably $400. This can be in your house too. We were thought about a popcorn machine, those popcorn makers that stand up, but we got one in the kitchen, and I think it has to do with a lot of kids. If you have a lot of kids, this would be ideal. If you have a ton of kids. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine's checking stuff out. I think if you have a lot of kids, this would be great. A lot of grandkids come over. Right now, it's intermittent, hit or miss, so we don't drag it out a lot of times. But it's really easy. You take it in there to the kitchen, use your sprayer in your kitchen sink, and this is stainless steel, and that's it. So you get it clean. I'm going to shut it off now. And this pops right off. The plastic part pops right off. And there's these little straps here. See? Just lift them up, and they come right off. Two on the other side. And, there's no hurry. Let it cool off a little bit. But, yeah, you can make fantastic cotton candy, and it tastes really good. So that's it. We never did a review on this, and we've had it a while. But I give it a thumbs up. I think it's great to have, even if you don't use it all the time. Yeah, it's great. You can make a ton of cotton candy in just an hour. You really can. So everybody have a good one. Try and put this in the detailed description box. And thanks for watching. Thanks for liking it. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Bye now.